Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to the Black-Hearted Oracle. Before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, this is a new spread that I've created, and it's called Why Do They Spy? So, yeah, let's see who's watching you. Get a little bit deeper into who they are and why they're wasting their time looking at your life. Okay. For who they are, we have the child, the orphan, in the shadow attribute. And it says, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families, right? And it says, pay attention to the signs. So that goes twofold for me with that orphan child. What it's saying is that this person is looking for a place to belong. But you have to remember that it says that they're seeking inappropriate family connections. So they're looking for a place where they belong, but they're looking for a place out of their woundings, right? Because they have a lot of insecurity about where life is going to take them, right? And what they're hoping to get out of the situation is awareness, is the wizard of awareness. So what that is saying is somebody who's fully in tune with the higher and the lower realms within themselves and the outer world, knowing that as above, so below, right? So they're looking to be able to delve into that and to bring those things into union so that there's no separation in them living further into their lower selves. But they're looking for somebody to rescue them, you know, and so they'll never really get the full awareness that they need because they're always searching outside of themselves for what they should be searching on the inside for, right? And at the bottom, at the outcome, they have the High Priestess of Water. So that's again saying that they're not trusting their intuition and that they're all tied up into their circumstances of what life is, not knowing that they can break free whenever they choose to, but it's up to them. You can't make somebody do what they need to do for themselves, you know. So, okay, let's get further into it. Why is a child in the shadow? Why is a child orphan in the shadow attribute for the person who's watching Sagittarius? You know? Yeah, Ten of Air. Because this person has been hurt over and over again, as it says, it's like they have a fear of abandonment. So what happens is that they cling so tightly that it ends up stifling the person that they're holding on to. And that person ends up having to leave in order to be able to have a normal life, right? But they're creating the very thing that they fear over and over again because they're in the lower attributes of the child. You know, as I said, they're looking for attachment, but they're looking to belong with someone who has similar woundings. So it's like a very toxic relationship that this person is always into because they're always connecting to the wrong sides of people or the wrong type of people. So it's like hurt people, and that's what they keep going into because they're afraid of being abandoned. Why does it pay attention to the signs here? Why does it pay attention to the signs here? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, see, they have to pay attention to what they're putting their efforts and their work in because this is the Eight of Earth. The Eight of Earth is in reverse. So they're putting their efforts and their attention to something that is not going to bear fruit because they're always coming from a place of wounding. Why is insecurity here? And most of these things are coming up in reverse. Yeah, because they haven't done the inner work. There's no time that they've dealt with these inner demons that's tormenting them. So although on the outside they seem pretty normal, on the inside their heart chakra is blocked because they're so insecure because they haven't dealt with the childhood woundings that's causing them the pain. You know, they feel as though if they go inside and they do the internal work, it's going to be too much of a struggle. But what it does is just keeps them in a perpetual loop of insecurity and fear. Why is Journey here? Why are they afraid of where their life is going to lead them? Why are they... Okay, sorry. And again, reverse. Yeah, because they don't see themselves as having the opportunities that you have. Why is the Wizard of Awareness here as what they're hoping to achieve? Yeah, because as I said, they're cut off. You know, this is fear surrounding money and the wisdom to accept help from others. They're unable to do that because they haven't been able to go inside and deal with the trauma that is keeping them stuck. And they're coming from a lack mentality. So that's why they're always seeking outside of themselves, because they don't see themselves as having the opportunity to move forward in life, to take the necessary journey that they want to. So they're always going to come from a place of lack. And they're always going to be miserly. They're always going to be looking, you know, for things outside of themselves. They're not going to appreciate the wealth and the talents that the Creator has granted them, because they don't see that, because they're coming from a deep place of wounding. And they're looking to be rescued by someone. Why is the rescue card here? For the person who's watching, Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, ski. I mean, they're holding on. This is the Four of Earth, and it's in reverse. So it says being too frivolous and too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. They can't do that because they are the ones who feel like they need to be rescued from this poverty mindset. You know, again, with the Five of Earth and the Four of Earth right here, remember that they had the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So they're looking for an opportunity. They're waiting for the world to change so that, you know, they can have a new cycle begin for them in their life. Why is the High Priestess of Water in reverse for the person who's watching Sagittarius as the outcome? Okay. Yeah. See, they're not trusting their intuition, right? Yeah. So they're not trusting their intuition, and they need to walk away from spying. You know, because this is like challenging information. So this is somebody who's going to get to a point within themselves that they're just going to become enraged, and they're going to show you that they're spying on you, right? Because they have too much going on at once. It's like a need to make a decision. They're juggling whether to walk away or to keep spying, or to actually say something to you. But their guidance is for them to stop talking. So their guidance is they know they shouldn't be saying anything to you, that they should do the deep inner work that's needed so that they can get over this childhood wounding. Okay? Why is the outcome all tied up for the person who's watching Sagittarius? Yeah, Star. Yeah, see? They need healing. They're in desperate need of healing. And they're all tied up, you know, because they can't focus because their intuition is off. You know, their intuition, their mind is playing tricks on them. So it's like they need hope, they need healing, they need to replenish their waters, but they can't because they don't even realize that the very way that they're thinking is causing them to remain stuck and stagnant and tied up in this thing. So, yeah. And at the bottom, it's the Magician with the High Priestess, right? With strength. So they're very much capable. And these things are hidden from them. Yeah. So they're very much capable of doing the necessary work, but they're terrified to do it. Okay? For their advice, we have stop talking. And it says, shut your mouth and listen. Yeah. And then for your advice, Sagittarius, we have, you think someone is lying. They are. So, yeah. If this person is coming to you and trying to attach themselves to you and telling you how great and wonderful they are, just know that behind that, they're very insecure. They're very wounded, and they're trying to attach themselves to you because they see the light within you, and they're going to end up draining you because they haven't dealt with their issues. Okay, Sagittarius, so thank you for coming to the Black Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well, and I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may my aunt hold you in her loving grace. Ashe.